Now, from your weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, it's a nice quiet transition to February tonight and a nice first day of February tomorrow, and then it all begins to unravel later tomorrow night as the rain arrives. And that rain changes over to freezing rain and then to some sleet and then maybe ending as some snow. So it's going to be just about everything on the precipitation menu, if you will. It's just a matter of how much of each we see will dictate how much ice versus snow we get. And I think ice is unfortunately going to be the bigger concern here, especially on Thursday. But today, a quiet end to January, 19, a little on the cold side this morning, but our high of 42, very close to the average. And our highs were ranging from 42 up at Princeton, Mount Carmel, Fairfield, to 50 at Madisonville today. Tomorrow will be a good 10 to 15 degrees warmer. But there's a winter storm watch for all of the tri-state except Muhlenberg County, but there could easily be changes. We're just in watch mode right now, about 48 hours from the start of this system, and it kicks in 6 o'clock Wednesday evening in our northwestern counties, and then really kicks in for the rest of us after midnight. But the timing may be adjusted. The new guidance coming in tonight a little faster with the cold air, which means we may see that changeover a little sooner, say more Wednesday night versus Thursday morning. But it is quiet right now on Live First Warning Doppler, our roofclaim.com tower camera looking out over the Owensboro riverfront, downtown Evansville, our Superior Ag tower camera with the temperature right now under partly cloudy skies down to 35, a light east wind, and temperatures are generally in the 30s. Beaver Dam is at 29 right now, so 39 in Tell City. So we're going to kind of level off and slowly rise through the 30s for the rest of the night as some mid to high level cloud cover moves on through. This winter storm has yet to even develop. The energy is going to be hitting the Pacific coast soon, and then once we get it on shore, the models will be able to incorporate much more data, and we'll have much more detail in terms of how the different precipitation types are going to play out across the region for Wednesday night into Thursday. But here, with the latest future tracker model, we'll show partly cloudy skies overnight. Some sun tomorrow will give way to increasing clouds, but it should be a dry, breezy, and much warmer day. Highs generally 55 to 60, forecasting 58 in Evansville and Owensboro, 59 in Henderson. Then tomorrow night, the evening should be mainly dry also, maybe a little rain in our northwestern counties. We just fall back into the 40s, and then by daybreak on Wednesday, here we go with the first wave of precipitation, which will be mainly in the form of rain, where you see the green and yellow, that's rain, and then this pinkish area is more of a mix of rain, freezing rain, and sleet, and then the blue is mainly snow. And how these zones gradually push to the southeast will dictate how much ice and then how much snow that we see. Our future tracker model continues to be the most aggressive, bringing the mix into Evansville around sundown Wednesday afternoon. Other guidance holding off until later Wednesday night. But this wave may actually diminish and scatter out a bit Wednesday night as that colder air comes on in. Daybreak Thursday morning, we should be below freezing by that point, at least in the Evansville area and points north and west. So the morning commute could certainly be an issue on Thursday. Maybe our southeastern counties won't go below freezing until later in the morning, but you can see scattered pink becomes solid pink here by noon on Thursday. So this is the second wave that we're much more concerned about in terms of more widespread icing across the area, with snow up here in blue on the northwestern edge that will gradually work into the Evansville area later in the afternoon, but in the same process, it kind of diminishes. So in terms of snowfall, the heaviest still expected over central Illinois, northern Indiana. They could see upwards of a foot, maybe more up there. We could have some light accumulations on the tail end, but it's the ice, and you'll see our ice model here. No specific numbers, but just painting a deep purple across the whole area, which indicates significant ice, quarter of an inch to maybe a half inch, maybe a little more in some areas, could lead to some power outages. Does not look like 2009, but a significant icing event certainly possible on late Wednesday night through the day on Thursday. But overnight tonight, partly cloudy, not too cold. Temperatures actually rising through the 30s. And then tomorrow, the clouds increase, breezy, much warmer, 54 to 60. 7-day forecast. We got the weather aware tag up for Wednesday for rain mainly throughout the day. And then Wednesday night, we see a transition to rain, from rain to freezing rain, especially Evansville northwest. And then that transition continues on Thursday. We'll make it an ice alert for mainly freezing rain, maybe transitioning to some sleet and snow later in the day before ending Thursday night into early Friday. And then winter weather aware tags for Friday and Saturday for 2 days, with continuous sub-freezing temperatures. So the snow and ice that we do see will be sticking around for a while. So tomorrow, a good day to prepare for a situation where you may not be able to get out very much on Thursday. Even on Friday, if we get a lot of ice and snow, it's going to take a while to clean it up and certainly melt it away.
Yeah, like you said, hopefully this is not like the other ice storm that many of us remember.
Exactly. It does not look like '09. I mean, that was historic. But you get a ½ inch of ice, a little bit more, that could certainly lead to some scattered power outages.
Absolutely.
Just
Thank you, Wayne.
Be careful. Yeah. All right.